paid for my tuition. Paid for my tuition. Paid for my tuition.
Hey, Christina, welcome to Refugee Talk.
Hey, Milad. Thank you for inviting me. It's such an honor being here with you, sharing about my journey, right?
Yeah, no worries. Welcome. So we have Christina today. Christina just came 7 months ago.
Yeah, exactly.
From March 2023.
On March 2024.
Oh, 2024, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so bad when it comes to mathematics.
It's okay.
Okay. Christina came from Brazil 2024 on March. How did you start your journey, Christina, in Canada?
So, my desire to come to Canada started on 2017 when I had an exchange course in Toronto. And it's a long history. I don't have enough time to share all the details here with you, but it started on 2017. And meanwhile, I had many strong situations on my life. But in the half of the last year, I decided to come to live here in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
And, I really like it, the experience that I had in 2017 in Toronto. And because of that, I decided to come to live here in Canada.
Especially in Vancouver. Well, Christina told me first she moved to Toronto and then from Toronto she came to Vancouver. You came to a very expensive place, my friend.
Yes, I could notice it. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So from which part of Brazil did you come?
I'm from south of Brazil, Santa Catarina state.
Yeah.
And it's Brazil. It's a big country, you know. It's around 27 states.
Mm-hmm.
And south of Brazil is the coldest part of Brazil.
Yeah. Tell us more about Brazil and your life back home, please.
Okay. So Brazil, as I said before, is a big country. There are different people, but at the same time, all of the people are friendly. All of the people are warm people. They are happy people. They are hard work people.
Yeah.
And Brazilian people like to hug each other.
Oh, so huggy people, yeah.
Yeah, like to kiss each other. Yeah. And also Brazil, there are many natural beauties.
Yeah.
And delicious food.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So tell us more about your family. Do you have any family back home that are there living there at the moment?
Yeah, I have my mother and my stepfather. They also live in Santa Catarina state. And I have my father. He lives in another city from Santa Catarina state. And I also have an older brother. He lives with his family in Italy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Saying Italy, I guess I heard you telling me before starting the podcast, you telling me that you went to Germany in 2017. How was your journey going to Germany in 2017?
Yeah, 2017 I went to Canada. I had an exchange course in Canada. In Germany was 20 years ago when I was around 21 years old. I went to Germany to work as a housekeeper.
Yeah.
In a house over there. They were a German couple, and I stayed there for 3 months. It was brilliant. It was hard at that time because I was younger.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I could grow a lot, you know.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. No, definitely.
Unforgettable. It was unforgettable. Many exciting experience.
Absolutely. Yeah. Germany, though I've never been to Germany. My brother lives there.
And I didn't practically, spoke the idiom, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Tell us this one. How did you find living in Canada as someone who came from Brazil as a newcomer in Vancouver. I remember you telling me about some of the problems and circumstances that you faced a few days ago at your workplace.
As soon as I got here in Canada, especially about my job.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So I have been working for 3 months in a retail store as a cashier, and I really like what I do. I really like my job. I like to talk with the people. I like to serve people, and I can serve many customers over there.
Yeah.
There are many polite and nice person, but also there are many impolite and rude customers, right?
I'm sorry for that.
Yeah. And some days ago I had experience. Probably it was she was a customer. Probably she doesn't like immigrants. I felt like racist. It was a situation. The customer bought a product and I said the total amount. And the customer said that she didn't understand what I said. And I polite repeat. And I called a colleague of mine. Hey, could you repeat the total amount to customer, please? And my colleague my colleague was my hero because he defended me, and everybody stopped to watch the situation because customer was so rude, so impolite with me. But I'm sure it was clear what I said.
Yeah.
She just saw that I'm because of my accent, that I'm immigrant, and this kind of things unfortunately happen frequently.
Yeah,
with the people.
I'm so sorry,
Immigrants.
Christina. Well, before the podcast, Christina told me about this story. I'm glad that you didn't share the place. You kept it unknown. That's so sweet of you. I can totally understand that. That's not nice. She being racist just because she couldn't understand, but you did politely repeated that amount that for her. But I always believe someone, if racism is a choice, is a decision. Sorry, is a decision that people make. Actually, there's always another way not to be a racist, right? To be a nice person, to think that this beautiful country, Canada, is so huge.
Yeah.
Christina, you cannot imagine. Canada is so big, huge. There are a lot of places. If we built more houses, if we built more communities, more companies, more stores, even if like half of there are a lot of enough spaces for everyone to come and live here as a newcomer.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, why to be racist? Again, I'm saying, it's a decision. It's a choice.
Yeah, but what I felt, it's a minimum part of a Canadian population. The most of Canadian people are polite, are nice people, welcome you well. Canada is a friendly country.
Yeah.
It's a minimum. The problem is with the person, you know.
Right.
I know who I am, and it's important.
Absolutely.
All immigrants know who they are. It's really important.
Absolutely. No, you're right. There are like probably 1% or 2% out of 100% that are racist. And let's hope things becomes better. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I go for another question?
Yeah, for sure. Please.
What is one thing or few things that you miss from home since coming to Canada from Brazil?
What I felt the most as soon as I got here was pizza.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because Brazilian pizza, it's amazing. In special, São Paulo pizza is wonderful. Also, pão de queijo is a typical food from Brazil. Like a cheese bread is a food made with a cheese. It's, for me, it's delicious. And also, I miss it a lot, hugs, because Brazilian people like hug. Hey guy, how are you? And give a hug or give a kiss, something like that.
Yeah.
And here, Canadian people are colder, and there are many different nationalities.
Yeah.
And at the beginning, I wanted to hug people, but I felt people don't like. People
the distance,
don't like.
Right?
Yeah. And for sure, I respect it. But today, I don't but hug people anymore. But sometimes I meet some people, and also at my job, people that like to hug. And it makes me feel good, makes me feel comfortable.
Closer to home, right?
Yeah.
Tell us more about the communities that you guys from Brazil created in Vancouver. Do you think there are more communities, Brazilian communities, that they gather, they help each other for newcomers and immigrants, or no?
Yeah, there are some Brazilian communities here in Vancouver. Also, there are many WhatsApp groups.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but honestly, I feel home. I feel home.
You feel home?
I feel home here. I feel home. I feel well. Maybe because of my maturing process.
Yeah.
And when I came to Canada, I knew what I was doing. I know why I'm here. And 7 months here, I feel home. I feel good here. For sure, Brazil is my home country. And I still missing something from Brazil, but I feel good here. I feel home, and there are many Brazilian community here around, and they support each other.
Wow, wow. Do you remember any communities that you gathered? What activities did you guys do? Or from Vancouver, like in Vancouver, sorry, like Brazilians?
Yeah, Brazilian people usually gather to each other to do something, like hiking, like
dancing,
like do something.
Okay.
But me personally, I prefer to stay with Canadian and other nationality people because of the idiom, to improve the idiom.
Right.
I live with Brazilian people, and now in a good part of my day I speak in Portuguese.
Oh, you speak Portuguese?
Yeah,
Wow.
because I live with the Brazilian people. So at home we speak in Portuguese. And outside home, I'd like to stay with people that speak in English, because one of the main reasons to be here is improve my English
language.
It's become a fluent speaker, you know?
Yeah.
So it doesn't make sense.
Right.
Staying all time with the Brazilian people. I love Brazil. Brazilian people, I love you. But, for me, it doesn't make sense. In all time speaking Portuguese, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know what will happen in the future, if I stay here or not.
Yeah.
But the way that, I'm supposed to be here, I'd like to do my best to improve the language.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
And I like to be with different people from Brazil.
Yeah.
I like, for example, to talk to you.
Yeah.
We knew each other, working together.
Yeah, we were working like 3 months ago, right?
Yeah.
3 months ago.
Yeah.
That was fun time though.
Yeah, it was. And I can meet different people about the histories. Yeah, it's really nice.
Thank you. Since you speak Portuguese, I don't know that you speak Portuguese. Brazilian people speak Portuguese, right?
Portuguese.
Can you tell a message to Brazilian people in Portuguese? Short message. What are your comments for newcomers or those people who are planning to come from Brazil to Vancouver? Tell them in Portuguese.
Okay. povo, meus queridos amigos brasileiros, se vocês estão planejando vir para o Canadá, se vocês querem, tem esse sonho, tem essa meta, seja por um curto período de tempo ou um prazo maior, ou para morar, ficar aqui definitivamente, o que eu posso falar é que o tempo passa muito rápido. Então, procurem ser intencionais nas suas atitudes, intencionais naquilo que vocês querem, mesmo sendo jovens, procurem ser intencionais, porque o tempo passa rápido e se a gente deixa a vida levar, as coisas acontecerem, as coisas não acontecem, né? E um outro ponto, não é fácil ser imigrante, envolve muitas questões de saúde física, emocional e espiritual. Então, é importante ir se preparando emocionalmente para isso e espiritualmente também, porque aqui, a maioria das vezes, o suporte que a gente vai ter vem de dentro e vem do alto. Então, é muito importante a gente ter essa preparação, essa conexão espiritual, né? No meu caso, com Deus, Jesus Cristo.
Yeah. You heard it correct. I understood everything what she said.
Yeah, good.
You guys are great, wonderful. Come to Canada. This place will give you a safe home. It's a diverse country. Different communities. Absolutely. That's what you said, I guess. Yeah, absolutely. I understand Portuguese, you know? So fun. I speak Portuguese. I just don't want to speak here.
So.
Yeah. I'm just kidding. Okay. I don't speak Portuguese. But anyways, that was so nice. People from Brazil, the newcomers that are listening right now who are in Vancouver, anywhere in Canada, try to build communities, try to go for non-profit sectors, meet new people, make connections with different cultures. The only thing that will make you feel home is building new communities, building connections, links, talk with your people, talk with different cultures, eat with them in the same table, learn new languages, go to the programs, go to libraries, connect with more people. That is how you would not feel lonely or left out in Canada. Mm-hmm. That is why a lot of non-profits are here in Canada, especially in Vancouver, just to connect. Why Christina is here speaking in Refugee Talk? It's because to raise her voice and to tell you guys, we immigrants, we newcomers have a voice, we have the rights, and we can share our experience. You can also share your experience. That is so cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think it's so good.
Yeah, and it's important for newcomers here have this support like you, Refugee Talk, because Brazil, there are huge Brazilian people here and also other communities, but sometimes it's important we have this support from others, for example, church and other kind of organization like you and others that support us. With employee. With employee. Yeah, with a school, English classes and the others.
Absolutely.
We do need that.
Absolutely. So definitely we need more English classes, more supports for immigrants and newcomers. Absolutely. Definitely. And food banks as well. Mm-hmm. Food banks. Absolutely. All right.
Yeah.
Christina, it was nice talking to you. It was a wonderful podcast. I hope we sit down next year or the next year. We have another podcast and then you can tell us about your improvements, your life, how it changed you. And thank you so much, Christina, for coming to Refugee Talk. And your last message you can give to our viewers or listeners. And then we can end up our podcast here.
Yeah, thank you, Milad. It was such a pleasure being here with you.
Yeah, do you have the last message to them?
Yeah, as Milad said before, Canada is a really good country to live. safe. It's safe, and there are many natural beauties. Sometimes it's expensive for sure, but we have a good life quality. And it's amazing. Everything that we see here, that we live here, that we know every people, every nationality, different nationality people we met here. It's unbelievable. It's a great place to live.
Absolutely.
Come to Canada.
Absolutely. As Christina said, we feel so lucky to be in Canada. There are a lot of people that are still left in my own country, Afghanistan, in your own country, Brazil, that are not safe. Let's hope people come to Canada and get a better life.
Yeah, all of us. We are here searching a better life. Seeking a better life, right?
Yeah.
All of us.
Thank you.
It's funny because we are different, but at the same time, we are pursuing the same thing, a better life, better.
Yeah, that is the word. Thank you for mentioning that. As Christina just mentioned, we are from different countries, but we share same pain. We want to be safe. We want to live in a peaceful society. We want a warm house to just be safe. Not to be, just to be far away from war, from the trouble that people created because of politics in our countries, like Brazil, Afghanistan, or some other countries. Yeah. Thank you so much, Christina, and hope to see you maybe the following years.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Paid for my tuition. Paid for my tuition.